This is a message from the global revolution to politicians, dictators and plutocrats all over the planet. Surprised by the global disobedience? Let us explain to you your delicate situation. Thousands of years ago, human beings started to evolve. Since then, our species has walked a dark bloody road, which isolated people condemned to live in fear caused by ignorance. Knowledge, ethics and technological development have always been conditioned by the elite and their wars, which, as in the Orwellian metaphor, haven't done anything but perpetuate vertical and obscurantist social schemes. We have arrived at the 21st century of our era, after 2 world wars, endorsing the possibility of nuclear conflicts with assured mutual destruction. Their so-called economists and intellectuals, having announced that it was the end of the story, it seemed, more than ever, that looking for a fairer order was meaningless. Thinking they had slowed our rational development enough, they let us carry on with a progress model whose sole objective was never more than to make them even richer and more powerful. However, they didn't consider that the real human spirit refuses to bow, always. While they believed they were overcoming us definitely by using economic shocks, our species has evolved in a new manner. Using only the powers of culture and freedom, we have reused those technological resources that were born of our genius and that they only provided us with consumerist intentions. So we have updated, improved and immunized our force, operations and effectiveness. We absorb their own tactics, techniques and power of persuasion to form our own means, dreams and challenges. Today, the Pacific Revolution is spreading around the planet as a challenge to their oppression, and they shamelessly try to shut our freedom of expression. Finally, information has reached critical mass, exploding in a melting pot of voices whose new wishes and needs can't be covered by their old paradigm. Now, physically and digitally interconnected, we form a huge collective conscience. Maybe their corporative media silence what's happening, but they can't fool us anymore. They can temporarily stop some points, but the process will continue unstoppable and ever-changing. Now it doesn't matter which measures they take for trying to counteract, the more violence, censorship and obstacles they put in our way, the more they expose their weakness. From every place on Earth, with different ideas and from different conditions, women and the men exist and will exist who oppose the pretense of not really democratic and fair governments. After millenniums of suffering, our species has stood up and nothing will ever be the same. Their totalitarian game is ending. We are awake. The story, friends, hasn't ended yet, it now begins. Here, in Mexico, we are marching against electoral fraud, committed on the 1st of July 2012 by the PRI party and Enrique Pena. Mexico needs your help now. Remember, the change is happening, with or without you. The people shouldn't fear the government. The government should fear the people. We are the people.